Why is the money so important? Why do you always come back to the dollars?
Why not? I mean, everything you got on costs money. Everything you do costs money. You can't take your wife on a date for free.
Is that how you measure your success?
No. Me, I'm loyal and honest. And I'm a good person. And I call a spade a spade. Money don't make me, I make money. And without money, I'd be the same person. I fought so many fights for free.
You're getting emotional.
No, not at all. No, I'm thinking. You know, I'm always thinking. How can I get better? How can our company grow? How can I continue to teach people around me how to fish? And I don't want to fish for it. We teach you how to become entrepreneurs. And if we can't, we want you to be the best that you can be if you're up under the banner. Because Mayweather Promotion, we are the past, the present, and the future of sports and entertainment. We are.
Just Google Floyd's name and the IRS. All the news is out there. He owes jewelers money. There's back paid rent for real estate in New York. It's clear that he is now part of the no money team, which is very ironic. Floyd Mayweather filed a lawsuit with damages named like $360 million against Showtime and their president, Stephen Espinoza, alleging fraud, misallocation of funds. So this is definitely about the money.
He received money for all three agreements when he signed it. Not only that, but he has taken out an advance on his purse to fight Pacquiao.
Floyd Mayweather hasn't had a real fight since 2015. Now, with IRS problems, unpaid rent, and debts, he's coming out of retirement after an exhibition with Mike Tyson, a long way from his old Money Mayweather image.
He has not had a real fight since 2015 when he beat Berto. Then he had the foray against Conor McGregor 2017, and he's done some exhibitions. And I don't know if you know this, Jason, but he actually made an official announcement with the press release. I'm unretiring. Get this. After my exhibition with Mike Tyson in April.
I heard this, yes.
So that's in the Congo, Rumble in the Jungle Part 2. But yeah, it's for the money. If you, just Google Floyd's name and the IRS. All the news is out there. He owes jewelers money. There's back paid rent for real estate in New York. It's clear that he is now part of the no money team, which is very ironic.
Floyd Mayweather's perfect 50-0 record could be crumbling. Shocking contract secrets with Manny Pacquiao are spilling out. Could Money Mayweather finally be exposed? Will this scandal destroy his legacy forever, or is there more he's...
For Floyd, and it's a challenge with a lot of young black men who become famous, is that he made a brand out of, let me show you what I have. I've made this much money. Let me take another picture with stacks of money. Let me tell you, I've made great investments, so I'm good with money. He's been saying this for years. He built his brand off of it, literally changed from pretty boy to money. And if he ends up having money problems, he can't keep up that image, well, he has to do something to go get the money. And in the ring, I love watching Floyd. It would be sad to watch him fight somebody like Terrence Crawford and get destroyed and destroy the image that we have of Floyd. The challenge with him, again, is he decided to build his brand around, I have a bunch of money. And this looks like what Ocho Cinco was referring to. Looks like he's doing it for the money. I hope, just like Shannon Sharp said, I hope he's doing it just because he just wants to fight and he doesn't have anything better to do. It doesn't look like that based on the way that he has branded himself over the last 20 years, but I guess maybe we'll find out, maybe we won't. But that article that you were referring to, Steve, I can't remember which publication put it out there, but they laid out a lot of the stuff that he allegedly is in trouble with financially.
Floyd Mayweather hasn't stepped into a serious ring since 2015. Now, facing IRS issues, unpaid rent, and mounting debts, he's returning from retirement with an exhibition against Mike Tyson. Far from the flashy Money Mayweather we once knew.
The thing I want to make you guys aware of is that when you get these advancements, you can put a non-refundable tag on these advancements. You can do that. Now, I don't know if Mayweather did that, but you can. You can put a non-refundable attachment on this and be like, all right, you can, hey, I need an advancement for training. I need $3-4 million or whatever for training expenses. And if they agree to say, yeah, and he put in a contract that is non-refundable, it's free money. It's basically free money.
Wade.
A sports analyst highlighted that Floyd Mayweather's entire brand was built on flaunting wealth and bragging about smart investments. If money problems push him back into the ring just to earn a paycheck, it could shatter the image he's spent years protecting.
He builds this immaculate place in Vegas thinking he's going to turn it over. Like he's flipped a couple of different properties. I'll give him some credit there. I think he flipped a house in Florida from 18 to 20 mil, and he's got a place in LA that's like $25 million he's trying to sell now for like 48, which it's funny how now all of a sudden Floyd's trying to sell all of his assets. What does that tell you? He just sold his private plane as well, which I don't know what that went for, but again, he's offloading assets because he's massively in debt and owes people a lot of money. And he's trying to finance something, whether it's legal fees, whether it's other mortgages, whatever. But yeah, getting a net negative of $4 million on the house you built and then put on the market is probably the worst real estate investment you can make.
We both winners because it's the exhibition, so we're both winners.
No! It's a real ass fight. And he's in breach, damn it. Damn it, Floyd. Damn Floyd. We got to talk about that.
Tim Bradley explained how advance payments can include a non-refundable clause, so the fighter gets to keep the cash no matter what happens.
Floyd Mayweather's trying to duck Manny Pacquiao. He's ducking Manny, breaching. I'm going to ask you guys, can you duck at 50? Can you really? Is it really ducking at 50? If it is, it is. Let me know in the comments. But can you duck at 50 though? If it's like, I ain't got that kind of time, man. And when you listen to Manny Pacquiao talking about his game plan and how he's going to approach the rematch.
What adjustments do you think you're gonna make for the rematch? Adjustments compared to the first fight.
I have the improved and better strategy compared to the last one.
Wade Plemens' claim that Floyd might be trying to pull a fast one on Netflix has shocked everyone, with critics now dubbing him Pity Mayweather instead of Money Mayweather. Making things worse, Plemens says Floyd is secretly offloading properties at deep discounts just to stay afloat, as debts, lawsuits, and pressure from Netflix and Showtime keep mounting.
You guys, Floyd is going broke, and there's no other clear explanation other than, we can look through the court documents of him versus Showtime, but missing $340 million, being years and years behind on his taxes. That's clearly the motivation for this. And because Floyd, obviously, he is one of the best of all time, so if he still can do it. But Mike Tyson, followed by Manny Pacquiao, will get you out of a lot of financial bad situations and bad decision making.
Right from the start, the promoter made it clear that the Floyd Mayweather Jr. versus Manny Pacquiao rematch is a real fight, not just an exhibition, and anyone claiming otherwise would be breaking the agreed terms. Floyd Mayweather is officially violating his contract.
Out here scamming Dubai royalty is crazy. This is a story I also heard from Gervonta Davis when he said that Floyd owed them people in Dubai money. He scammed some person, some business person, some royalty in Dubai out of $10 million to stage. Remember, it was supposed to be like Floyd versus Logan on like a helipad or like on the top of the Burj Khalifa or something. It was way back. Again, 5 years ago now, but that was like the initial rumblings around that fight. And what Floyd did was use Mayweather Promotions to bring them this fight and say, if you'll front us this money, we'll put this fight here. They fronted him the money. He took the money, had the fight at the Hard Rock in Miami with Fanmio instead. That was the company that put it on, Fanmio. And Logan saw none of that front end 10 mil. And the people that paid Floyd the 10 mil never saw a dime back.
Keeping it straightforward, the promoter said it's unfair to label Floyd Mayweather Jr. as dodging the situation right now and instead focused on how Manny Pacquiao could adapt for the rematch.
Ocho,
Everybody don't get it.
Ocho, you got to, and I understand, chat, I understand about taxes. Uncle Sam, the only mofo that don't work and get half your money.
Hello.
He don't do ish. But got his hand stuck out. And I get it. I hate paying that quarterly payment. I hate it. But you ain't come to get my stuff.
Hey, bro, you tell it. Listen, it's a select few, Unc.
You come to
You
get
hear me,
mine.
Uncle Joe? It's a select few that sit high and look low. When it comes to them taxes, they make their own damn rules.
Wade Plemens says Floyd Mayweather Jr. is under intense financial stress, citing a $340 million lawsuit he supposedly ignored, along with unpaid taxes, a possible Pacquiao rematch, and even a Mike Tyson exhibition in the future. Plemens claims Floyd's main drive now is money, not his legacy.
But when you look at the way he lives life, you look at the way he does things, the entourage, the women, the jewelry, the bags, it's almost impossible, Unc. And you would understand that, Joe, you would also understand it. It's impossible to maintain a lifestyle like that when you're not still fighting.
Unless you got $200, $300 million coming in.
It's impossible. You know? I mean,
because you got money going out and ain't got
well, you
nothing
don't have
coming
enough coming in to maintain it.
I don't care how much you make, Ocho. How much did you keep?
Right.
Come
there
on
you
now.
go. There you
It ain't
go.
how much you make, it's how much you keep. So imagine you make $1 billion. So in other words, he lives in Vegas. If he made $1 billion, he made $630 million. Now that's what he made. What is his lifestyle? When you got 2 jets, you got people, you know, and they say that he had people to wash his car.
Plemens revealed that Floyd Mayweather Jr. deceived the entire team of Logan Paul.
The news on Mayweather Pacquiao potentially falling apart. I mean, I have to say this, Mayweather, come on, dude. Fight a real fight. You're still trying to protect your O. Yes, you're 50-0 on paper, but people know you've lost. Your own father said you lost against me back when we fought. And what's crazy is that people don't know that we had a rematch clause for 1 year. And what do? Your CS retires for 1 year and 1 day. Bro, ever since I got beat up by Manny Pacquiao in my last fight, I've wanted to fight every single day, but I couldn't because I wasn't right.
Mayweather's comments directly contradict Netflix's February 23rd announcement, which promoted a professional rematch with his Fifth-Row record at stake for more than 325 million subscribers.
By chance, this is what Floyd said. I think he's saying that he feels it's an exhibition and not a real fight.
Is that what he's feeling? But he signed a real fight.
So it's for sure.
Yes, the contract that we signed is a real fight.
Real fight. Okay. Yeah, because I know he said
I want to fight an exhibition.
no exhibition. It's either real fight or not.
Yeah, it's a real fight. Yeah.
Mayweather is safeguarding his unbeaten record by avoiding a fight, showing an ego that's bruised and scared of facing Manny in a real professional rematch.
Physically, emotionally, I just wasn't right. All that depression, all that that I had within my spirit. But now these last 5 years, I've put in the work, man. Woo! I did a lot of work and I feel happy. I feel at peace. And you know what? A man at peace is a dangerous fucking man. I can fucking take on King Kong if I want and beat his ass. I'll even fight Jake Paul.
Oscar de la Hoya just called out Floyd Mayweather for avoiding Manny Pacquiao to protect his Fifth-Row record. The controversy started when Mayweather labeled the Manny fight as just an exhibition.
Not going to be a real fight, it's going to be an exhibition and not necessarily going to be at the Sphere. And Max, that really puzzled me because this wasn't just reporting. Netflix, a multi-billion-dollar company, officially announced that this would be a real fight at the Sphere. So earlier this morning, I spoke to Jazz Mather, who is the CEO of Manny Pacquiao Promotions, and he said it is absolutely a real fight. There's a signed contract. Mayweather signed it. It's in there. That it's a real fight that'll count on their records, and it's going to be at the Sphere. So I'm not sure what Floyd is talking about. I don't know if Floyd got bad advice, but he's contracted, so it would be a breach if not. I don't see him turning down a major payday over this, but we'll bear watching. And also, I'm told that further to that, Pacquiao has no interest in this if it's not a real fight.
Manny Pacquiao fired back, making it clear this is a true fight, not an exhibition, and he isn't settling for anything less.
Never been an exhibition. It was never an exhibition. It was never discussed as an exhibition. There were no talks of an exhibition. The contracts, not contracts, multiple contracts signed on various different dates, okay, and we're always for a pro fight. So this is for a pro fight. It was always a pro fight. Floyd's been aware that it's been a pro fight from day one. He's been involved from his side with his management on the negotiations, on the economics, back end, front end, all of that stuff. So no chance ever that this was going to be an exhibition.
Furthermore,
seizing the moment, Oscar de la Hoya accused Mayweather of avoiding Pacquiao, saying Floyd had dodged him in the past too.
This event is not canceled. Anybody can go and post anything, such as Fight Hype posted yesterday, the event is canceled. I'm not sure, maybe Floyd got in someone's head and said it's canceled, but it doesn't mean if Floyd Mayweather says something that it's reality. He likes to tend to believe that that's how the world revolves around him, but in reality it does not revolve around Floyd Mayweather or what he states. The event is not canceled. There's no notice of cancellation that was ever sent by Ever Wonder.
Worried boxing analysts like Mike Tyson are questioning Mayweather over contract disputes and why he's refusing to face Manny Pacquiao.
Given contracts that didn't say the same thing, that would be one of the most unprofessional things you could do, not trying to point the gun on Netflix or whoever else put this together, but something is off. Something's completely off because you got one person saying, it's a real fight. You got the promotion saying, this is a real fight. You got Floyd Mayweather saying, no, this is an exhibition. There's two things that are happening here. Either somebody messed up in paperwork or in communication or in some form of getting this fight together, misspoke to one of these guys, or Floyd Mayweather is trying to scam Netflix. That is the only two things that can be possible here. Because we then get the report as of yesterday.
As a result, Jazz Mather, leader of Manny's promotional team, denied the exhibition rumors and said he has the signed documents to prove it.
Don't even know how that's possible. Who gave him a cash advance before they even got to the fight? I understand like paying some up front to secure the fight, but paying everything? Maybe it's not what it is. Maybe the cash advance is like partially, but still, what? So if this is to be believed, and this is via ESPN, this is not, random Twitter person reporting this. I think Mike Coppinger also reported the same thing. If this is to be believed, Floyd took a cash advance and then undermined the promotion of his own fight to try to protect his 50-0 record and still make a bag. Floyd has done this for years.
Furthermore, Mather rejected any cancellation rumors and confirmed the fight is still officially on track.
Done this for years. He has done this for years, especially after his pro career. When he was doing these exhibitions, he would not show up to things he was obligated to do, take advances. Even the Deji fight, you can ask Deji, I was there. Floyd demanded that they pay him some insane amount of money or he wasn't going to fight Deji while he was at the venue. And they wanted to change gloves and do all this stuff. And I think they actually did it. They paid Floyd to do it. And I've seen this with a bunch of his exhibitions. And obviously we know about the Logan Paul situation, how Floyd shopped his fight to a different company after essentially scamming royalty like Prince whoever in Dubai and stole his money. This is insane.
As legal battles and money problems pile up, Floyd Mayweather Jr. is facing the toughest opponent of his career, the truth. Whether he returns to the ring or ends up in court, his legacy is no longer the only thing at stake. This video is for information and educational purposes only, created to update boxing fans. It follows YouTube's fair use guidelines and is made to be unique, engaging, and informative. AI assistance was used to help present the content clearly and effectively.